Hi guys, my name is Kiki and this is Kiki's Way. Hi everybody, so today I want to talk to you about positive affirmations. Positive affirmations have been a tool for me to help with my confidence, my self-esteem. They've helped me identify who I am at the core. So it's a lot of good things coming from this. So what an affirmation is it's a thought or a statement that you believe into existence. So for example, let's just use I am beautiful. When I used to say I am beautiful, when I started using this affirmation, I could not even say it out loud. It was so far-fetched for me to even believe in that I had to start saying that one in my head only when I started it, because saying it out loud, I am beautiful, I would bust out laughing. It ruined the whole process and it was ridiculous. But today I can stare myself straight in the eyes in the mirror and say I am beautiful, believe it with every piece of my being, and know that it's true. So going from not even being able to say it at all to believing it with every ounce that I am has been because of positive affirmations. It does take some work, and it's not easy, especially if you're working on something you don't believe to be true. But I'm going to give you a few ways of how I've worked through them and how I use them in my life. I just want to say that I don't like the saying fake it till you make it, because I don't think you should fake it. In just that term, I don't particularly like to use that in general. I do like to say trust it until it's true. So for the affirmation, I am beautiful, people have told me so many times in my life, oh, you're so beautiful, I love your eyes, you know, you got cute cheeks, etc., etc. You know, even if it's from when I was a kid, or someone in the store yesterday told me I had a beautiful smile. So people tell me these things, but I didn't necessarily believe it to be true. So I, in the beginning of that affirmation, just trusted those people, that they saw something I couldn't see. Maybe I was too close to the picture. Maybe it's true that our worst critic is ourselves. So I already consciously knew that my self-esteem and my self-love, my confidence, all of that was very, very, very low, if it existed at all. So I just trusted those people that they saw something I couldn't see. And I'm sure you have those people in your life that are telling you things, that you're a great listener, but you think you talk all the time. You know, things like that. You have to trust those people when they're giving you those compliments. And if you're not sure where to start with what affirmations, start paying attention to what people say to you and try to use that. If you say that you don't believe that statement, but you want to, boom, there's your affirmation. Grab it, remember it, write it down, get it somewhere where you will remember when you get home that's the statement you want to focus on until it's true. So affirmations, I think, should be taught very young. I wish I knew them when I was growing up, and it's something I'm very proud to give my niece and my daughter very, very, very young, so that they can learn to love themselves from the get-go. But what I do with an affirmation, I will take, I am beautiful. I will look at myself in the mirror. I will look straight into my own eyes and say, I am beautiful. The next day, I'll do the same thing. I try to do it a few times a day. If you catch your eyes in the mirror, just, say it. And I know it might not be true, or you might not believe it, but just keep going, because there's a piece of you that knows it's true. And that's why we're going to focus on the affirmation you pick. There's a piece of you that says, I am brave. You think you are weak. You think you have no control. You think you're an anxious, depressed mess. And brave is something superheroes have. That's not true. And you know, because you woke up that day. You wanted to stay in bed, you wanted to cry a river, there's nothing motivating you, and you got out of bed. That's brave. You know there's more out there. You're striving for more. Even if it's just a smile by the end of the day. You say, I am brave. The next day you wake up. I felt like yesterday was a mess. I wasn't my best self. I yelled at so-and-so. I flicked these people off on the road. Say, I am brave. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. You keep doing it. Results will come. I promise you. And then one day you're going to wake up and you're going to say, I am brave. You're going to say it with such affirmation. You're going to say it with such confidence that it's no longer something you need to work on because you know it's true. You have manifested that statement to be true. And then people are going to start meeting you on the street. You're so brave. Oh my gosh, you're so amazing. I can't believe that you just saved that person's life, or, you know, anything. Bravery can look like so many different things. That is an affirmation that I did not believe, that people told me, you're so brave. And I was just like, bravery was not one of my strong suits. I thought I was very weak. I thought I was very sensitive and weird, awkward, and I am all of those things, but I'm also very brave. I'm not weak, but I'm awkward and weird. But it's an affirmation that took me a while to get used to saying, and one that stayed up for a while. But now so this affirmation was on my wall in my kitchen, and one day I just noticed it was missing, and it fell behind the stove, and I felt like that was fine with me because I believed that affirmation. And it was just Spirit's way of saying, okay, we're done with this one, put another one up here, you know, let's work on something else. Check, this one's done. So I just wanted to share a few ways that I do my affirmations. If you have a dry erase marker, you can write it on your mirror in the bathroom. You can say, I am beautiful, write it. And write it in this big pretty color. Write it in bold, big squiggly lines, and you know, just keep saying it so that way when you look in the mirror, you see it. You can't avoid it. You cannot avoid it. You have to put it in front of your face so you cannot avoid it. Something else that I do is I would write it out, and I used to love doing bubble letters, and you know, when I would write my notes in high school. So I would do bubble letters just to be creative and put more intent into each word that I wanted to my affirmation to be about. And then I would color it and do designs and this, that, and the other. And then Michaela came along, so my time for that came up shorter. So we just do things like permanent marker and squiggles. But it works. So this is a song occasionally my uncle sings to us, and it's really beautiful, and this is one of my favorite lines. Have the time of your life. No matter what we're doing, just have the time of your life. This moment is not going to be repeated. Have a good time. I'm so good about stressing out about nothing and trying to have as much control over a situation, and then nothing pans out the way that I had organized and planned for, and A through Z plans, and none of them happened. Super good at stressing out. So have the time of your life no matter what you're doing is an affirmation that I still have posted up because we haven't conquered it fully. I have play. Sometimes I struggle with just getting down and playing with my toddler. She's 2 years old. I want to use my brain muscles a little bit more than telling her that this color is blue for the 100th time today, and that this shape is a circle and it doesn't go in the triangle shape. And so sometimes it gets a little crazy, but it is so important to do it, because when I just stop, like, oh, you know, I want to scroll Facebook, or I want to watch a movie, and I sit down and play with my kid, I never regret it. Never. And it's a fabulous thing. So just play, be silly. I have a ball pit. I didn't get the ball pit for her. I got the ball pit for me because I play with her all day and I wanted to play the ball pit. So that's something she has for my own playtime. Another affirmation that I still have hung up in my bedroom is look through Michaela's eyes. I'm so bad at critiquing myself as a mom and, you know, oh, I could have been calmer with her with this, and at the end of the day I can just, you know, flog myself a million times of the things that I didn't do perfectly through the day, but I rarely give myself a pat on the back at how patient I was with her, that I told her so kindly 100 times not to do something and she kept doing it anyway, so she had to go in timeout. You know, I'm a great mom. I know that I'm a great mom, and there's nothing that, how do I say this? The way I see my mom is how she sees me. And I love my mother unconditionally. She's been there for me through so much. We've had some rough, very, very rough patches, but the love between us is so strong and unwavering that my daughter and I have the same thing. So I trust in that and I affirm in that, and I try to see situations through her eyes and see myself through her eyes, and that helps me be a better person. So those are just a few of the affirmations that I use, and one of the ones, I'll share some pictures because around my house over the years you'll see pictures of affirmations in the background, but I'll post a few later. Yeah, so I think that's positive affirmations, and I hope you guys use some. I'll make a list of them and throw it up at the end of this video if you need any help coming up with your own. This is a good one. Enjoy the journey. This one, if you can't read it, it says, some call it chaos, we call it family. Yeah, that's pretty much, and that says welcome. We might change that one out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I hope that this helps you come up with some affirmations and some things that can help you love yourself, and have a great day. Bye.